Well, I'm some proud of Roger and Walt for taking on the tough topics. And I find it hard to believe that they let me make remarks and observations on such sensitive areas. So before I started running my mouth, I thought I'd talk to the queen of sensitivity, Mother, and see what her take on this issue might be. Well, I caught up with her in the middle of a rant about something I hadn't done, and when I mentioned the word registration, it set her off in a whole new direction. But not a good one. Registration? You want to know about registration? She screeched. In fact, the pitch of her voice was so high it vibrated the fillings in my teeth and sent the dog racing across the field toward the transfer station, howling all the way. It's been several days and he ain't come home yet. At first, she tried to hold back, but I could see the pressure building right behind her eyes. I mean, she stared at me for 2-3 minutes without blinking, and I began to twitch. Like I did when the kids were small and they'd get into my stash of Moxie, drink it all, and leave me with nothing but empties to return to Fuller's Market so I could reload the fridge. But this was different. Mother appeared ready to explode, and I started looking for a way out. But before I could get out of my lazy boy recliner, she started backing at me like a rabid dog under a full moon. All I could make out in the middle of her rant, which was laced liberally with copious amounts of spittle, was that she had no idea what a sex registration is, but she had received quite a lecture from a state trooper on the subject of her car registration. According to the trooper, it was due to be registered in July of 2008, and her grace period had long since expired. Well, it turns out I'm responsible for registering my truck and Mother's car. And if she ever has a conversation with a trooper on that subject or any other matter associated with her car, there'd be consequences. Consequences, I asked. What consequences? Which is when she slipped into a transcendental-like state, began to mumble words I didn't recognize but didn't like the sound of one little bit. As I left the trailer to go to the town office to register her 1978 Dodge Dart, she came out of her state long enough to yell that the registration is something I need to pay attention to every single year. And she better not get stopped by a trooper again. Well, I'm still not sure what consequences Mother was referring to in the middle of her rant. But I'm pretty sure I don't want to find out. So I plan to be on my best behavior and register the darn thing on time from now on. And I suspect that's the case with any registration. Yeah, that's the law. See you next time.
Well, thank you, Gary, and thanks to our audience. We've just got a great panel of people here that have expertise in a whole broad area. I think that if everybody here could go and be given the problem, that they could solve it for all of us in the state of Maine.
We'll make this the new ad hoc committee.
Yes.
Thank you all again for being here and for participating. And on behalf of Walter and myself and all of us at Lippman, Cates, and McKee, thanks for watching It's the Law.
Kind of a new age of advertising.
Video marketing and viral marketing.
Things are changing.
They get it off
at
the
an
internet.
incredible
They
pace.
get it on Blackberry network.
You have to stand out from the show.
Information on
Get
the
our
web.
message out.
Data logistically.
I haven't even seen any of these people, and I feel like I know them really well.
Ursus Media Group's been able to provide us a dynamic array of services, everything from quality television production to new media services, graphic design.
We kind of look to them to help lead us quite a bit in technology, and we did a pro community website, and we also created a new web store.
I've been aware of Ursus Productions for many years. We're delighted with the North Runner production.
You know, the feedback we've been getting regarding our involvement with Northeast Journal has really been great.
With modern technology and modern communication, it's just as easy to work with somebody who's far away.
We send a message through Ursus Productions because they're the best at it.
Ursus Media Group, Maine's premier marketing and multimedia company. Let us help you grow your business. Call or email us today for a free consultation.